can explain. I am so sorry. I actually can't even explain because life just happened to me. I am so sorry, but I'm back now. Please, my apologies to everyone that was waiting for my videos. I'm so sorry, and that's why today I have for you a story time. This happened to me recently, like it was like 2 weeks ago, so it's still a recent story time. So I went over to my friend's place. She came to Abuja, and so I went over to her house, and I was meant to spend a night with her. So while I had the delivery, and then the delivery guy didn't know the directions to the area, so I had to come outside the house and walk down. It was an estate, it's an estate per se, yeah. So I had to walk down and stand on the road for him to come, then give it to me. Then I checked back to the house. So as I was standing there, a car pulled up and wind down. I was like, Lily, and I was like, oh, who is that? And then he came down from the car. Obviously, I was not in this 2020. I wasn't going to go close to that car, please. He came down and he walked over to where I was standing, and he was like, oh, Lily. And then I looked at him, and then he had this familiar face of my senior in secondary school, so I thought it was him. And I was like, oh, hi. And then we greeted. He was like, oh, what am I doing here? I said, and I told him that, oh, I came, like, I'm waiting for my delivery guy. He was like asking me if I live here. I told him no, I came to stay with a friend for a night and then I'll go back. He was like, oh, then he lives here, that can we see later on in the day? I was like, oh, okay, no problem. He was like, long time. And I was like, I know, right? Because I was thinking it was still in secondary school. I don't really have friends. Like my friends in secondary school, we don't really keep in touch. So it was actually surprising. Like it was a long time because I don't really keep, you know, friends. Shut up. Like, oh, long time. I was like, I know, right? Because I was thinking, oh, as for my senior in secondary school now, it's been long now, I've not seen him. So he was like, okay, that he would give me a call, we exchanged numbers. Guys, I think I'm not sure, but I thought I saw someone in the car, but my mind didn't even go there. And so he drove away. The delivery guy came and I took my package and I went back to the house. So later that evening, this was around 10-ish, he called me and he was like, oh, am I sleeping? I was like, no. He was like, is it okay if he just walks down to my house and, you know, we just talk outside, we just walk around the estate? So I asked my friend, she said the estate is secured. So I said, okay, no problem. And then he came to my gate and then we started walking. So I now started talking about my secondary school now. I was talking about secondary school, the whole, you know, just secondary school stuff. And then he was looking at me in a strange way, and I was wondering why he was looking at me in a strange way, because like you're meant to be contributing now to the gist. So he now after a while he now stopped me. He was like, Lily. I was like, yes. He was like, I don't think I went to your secondary school. I was scared. I was like, what? Because it was night now, and then I was like, okay, maybe I mistook him, but how did he know my name? So he was like, he didn't go to my secondary school, that he was my friend's boyfriend in uni. And then I looked at him and then he mentioned her name. I'm like, oh, okay, but I don't really know him. He was like, oh, that anytime I do pass in school and my friend calls me, he heard my name obviously, and then he knows me. I was like, oh, okay. But I wasn't now so comfortable anymore. But he assured me, he told me that, oh, there was no problem, that we can talk. Then we talked about my friend for a brief moment, and then we just started talking about other things. But then my mind was just, I don't know, for some reasons my mind was just telling me that, oh, this guy is like, he just looks like a sugar baby. Do you understand? Like a sugar boy, like not necessarily a gigolo, but he just looked like a sugar boy. Do you understand? But I didn't want to tell him, but like my mind was just pressuring me, like, so I was like, sorry, can I ask you a question? He was like, yes. I was like, okay, please don't be offended. He was like, oh no, he won't be offended. I should feel free. I should tell him anything. I was like, okay. I told him, please, I had to rephrase it though. I didn't want to say, ask him, oh, are you a sugar boy? Are you a sugar baby? So I was like, do older women cheat you? And then he laughed, and then he was like, why am I asking that question? I was like, nothing. I just told him nothing, that I'm just asking, do older women like chase you? And then he was like, yeah. After beating around the bush, guys, he was like, yeah. Started telling me about when he was 7. There was this older woman he met at the church, blah 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 blah. So by this time, guys, we were all talking. You know, he was telling me about like life, about how he quit his job to follow his dreams. You know men now, and there are plenty of talks that just literally he just wanted someone to talk to, because it was getting late, but he didn't want to let me go. He was just like, oh, let's talk. Like, he was bringing up different G's. So we, at this point, we were sitting down at I don't know how to explain it. You know, this high gutter kind of places that have like I don't know how to put it, guys, but we're sitting down on this cement kind of thingy that is very high, that the gutter is under. I don't have to put that. I just hope you understand what that means, but I was now sitting down there with him. So people were passing, like just a few people, they do pass. But there was this particular woman that was coming close, like the way she was walking, she was just advancing. So when I was looking at her, and then when he noticed, because he was talking, when he noticed that my attention wasn't on him anymore, like I wasn't looking at him, he turned to look at the person I was looking at. And then immediately he saw her, he said, oh shit, I was like, oh shit, as in how? Oh shit, bow. I was still looking at him. He was like, Lily, things are about to get ugly. Guys, when he said that things are about to get ugly, I don't know why I was still stupid though. I don't know why I was still sitting down. I don't even understand why I was still sitting down. Then I was not looking at him. I was not trying to like ask him, like, as in things are about to get ugly, how? The next thing I heard was obviously I can't call his name, so I'll be like, Mr. A, where's my car key? And I mean that I didn't even know it was even him, because she was still shouting, like she was still advancing and was really shouting. So when he was not trying to, tap me, and then the woman now, she not shouted again, Mr. A, I said, where is my car key? And I looked at him, because that's not even the name she called him wasn't even the name he told me. That's not even the name he told me. So when she now said the name, like, and then she was intentional, like she was now in front of us, he was not like, I'm not with your car key. She was like, Mr. A, I said, where is my car key? Don't let me start any drama now. And guys, see, I don't know what, the problem is, I don't know what I was, till today I'm still asking myself, what was I still doing sitting down?
You be mumu. You think say they wise?
Like, I was still sitting down there, but I was just shocked. Like, I was just shocked. I couldn't even get up. But this time he had gotten up. So when she asked again, she said, don't let me create a scene here. Don't let me create a scene here. Where is my car key? He was like, I'm not with your car key. And then she screamed. Like, this woman literally screamed. Like, the way she screamed wasn't normal. And then I think that now awoke the consciousness in me, because I jumped up. The way I stood up, and then she was like, you want to try me, right? You want to try me, right? Then she was like, who is this girl? Hey God, I was not scared. He was not trying to like hide me, like, hide me at his back. I'm like, who is this girl? He was not like, I have told you I'm not with your car key. Stop embarrassing me outside. Before I knew it, like, even him, he now started shouting. He was like, are you stupid? Guys, this woman, I'm obviously bigger than her. She looks smallish, but this person is older. Like, she's a proper sugar mommy, but just that her stature is not, she's shorter and she's not so big, but that like she's a sugar mommy. So when he now started shouting at her, he was like, are you stupid? I don't even know how my legs started moving by themselves. Like, I just started trekking. Like, he started trekking forward, and they were shouting. Like, before I knew it, like, I think she held his trouser. see guys, I didn't even look back anymore. It was as if, you know, when they say Lot and his family should never turn their back, like they should never look back, if not they'll turn to bag of salt. For some reasons I just kept on going, like they were shouting. I didn't even know whether they were fighting. I was just walking straight. I was walking so fast. When I got to my friend's house, she wasn't now I was on with my phone. So I was knocking at their security door, and then I remember that their security was not around, and their dog was unchained. So I was just like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like, I was so scared because I couldn't open the gate. And even if I do open the gate, the dog was unchained and she was literally going to bite me. And they were literally at my back shouting. And then, I didn't know, as God will have it, my friend was trying to open the door to go get, she was going out. I didn't even know which set she wanted to see or whatever. But I quickly now told her, let's go back inside. And we ran back inside. And then I said, just see her everything. And then she laughed at me. And like after an hour, he called me and he started apologizing and that he's very, very sorry. So I asked him like, who is the woman? And then he told me that she is his sugar mommy in quotes. So I was right, guys. From the onset I was right, but I didn't know him from anywhere. Like I didn't know him from Adam. I didn't see anybody. So it was just like my instincts were just right at that moment, because he was just giving me off that sugar baby vibe. He was just giving that vibe, you know, like to me. So when he finished talking, he was not like that the woman wants him to marry her, you know, this gist that me I'm not even interested in, like waiting concern me. I was just so upset. I told him that I don't want to be. I just first asked him, am I safe? Like my friend and I, are we safe this night? Because the woman she was like a tigress. I was like, hope we are safe this night. He was like yes. And I was not like, oh, hope she's not going to come here looking for me, you know, coming to trouble my friend, like, you know, looking for me and all that. Hope like you've settled your own ish. He was like, yes, he has. And he was not trying to tell me how the woman wants forcing him to marry her, you know, all these gist I'm not really interested in. But I just told him that please, I don't want to ever be in that kind of situation again, because that situation is not funny. That woman looked violent, which she was, because he told me that was how she is or whatnot. So guys, like we just called, like I just told him, okay, fine, sort out your ish, and I blocked him. I didn't even want to know, like understand, because he was telling me the next day that can we see, let him explain everything to me. I was like, no, please, thank you, I'm not interested, please. It's not like I even knew you. So that's how someone would have come to slap me on top of something that I don't know. When I'm not your sugar boy's baby, I'm not his baby girl. That's how someone will come and slap your own baby girl, because I was just in that kind of situation. So just crazy. I was like, oh my god, whenever I come back I'm going to gist it. Anyways, if you loved this video, give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. I noticed that most of you unsubscribed to my channel because I wasn't active. I'm so sorry, and I'm back now. In fact, as I'm speaking to you, I am also going to do another video on a product, to review a product. So that one will be coming in soon too. So please subscribe to my channel. I hope you loved the video. Let me know like your thoughts down in the comment section. Abuja boys, see, run away from there. Abuja boys, run as fast as your legs can carry you, because Abuja boys, please run away from them. Run as fast as your legs can carry you. Anyways guys, till I come your way next time, bye boo.